So welcome everyone. Today we are going to look at the fourth part of our synthetic division. Okay. So up to now what we have seen that we can express ax plus b upon cx square plus dx plus e in form of c1 upon x plus c2 upon x square plus c3 upon x cube. Okay, if you don't understand it, you can watch my previous video where I have discussed it. Okay, now as we can see, it is linear and it is quadratic. In the same fashion, in general, we can say that if there is a polynomial of degree n divided by a polynomial of degree n plus 1, then it can also be expressed in an infinite series in this way. Okay, c1 upon x plus c2 upon x square plus c3 upon x cube, where c1 and c2 c3 are some coefficient can be determined with the help of synthetic division. Okay, so and even we can make another conclusion, like when a polynomial of degree n x is divided by a polynomial of degree, let us say n plus 2 x, then it can be expressed like c1 upon x square plus c2 upon x raised to power 4 plus c3 upon x to power 6 and so on. Okay, here the x is multiplied with x square. Now let us assume a polynomial px having degree n, and it can be denoted as a n x raised to n plus a n minus 1 x raised to power n minus 1, and it will go till a1 x plus a naught. Now differentiating this polynomial, what we can see, it is n time of a n x raised to power n minus 1 plus n minus 1 times of a n minus 1 x raised to power n minus 2, and it will go till a1. Okay, it will be cancelled. Now we can see its degree is p dash x polynomial has degree of n minus 1 and px has polynomial of n. So we can say that px dash upon px can also be represented as c1 upon x plus c2 upon x square plus c3 upon x cube up to infinite. So now coming to actual question, why we are doing this. Okay, we will understand it with the help of an example. So let us assume we have x minus 2 and x minus 3, and we can write it as x square minus 5x plus 6. Okay, and let us say 2 and 3 are alpha and beta, and we can also write it as x minus alpha, x minus beta. Okay, and this can be written as fx. So fx is a quadratic polynomial, and we are splitting it into two factors, x minus alpha and x minus beta. Now taking what we will understand first with this example, taking log both side. Okay, so we can write log x minus 2 plus log x minus 3 is equal to log x square minus 5x plus 6. Okay, now differentiating this term both side, we can write 1 upon x minus 2 plus 1 upon x minus 3 is equal to x square minus 5x plus 6. We are differentiating the log. You should know the chain rule for differentiating it. Okay, and on above it is 2x minus 5. And now we can see that this is in form of synthetic division as we have discussed in our last video, and this side we can write with the help of infinite geometric series that it is 1 upon x, first expanding this one, okay, 1 upon x plus 2 upon x square plus 2 raised to power 2 upon x cube and so on up to infinite, okay. And then adding the second infinite sum, which is 1 upon x plus 3 upon x square plus 3 square upon x cube up to infinite, and this is equal to what? We can write it as f dash x and the denominator as fx. Okay, now adding these two terms, okay. So our f dash x upon fx is equal to 2 upon x plus 2 plus 3 upon x square plus 2 square plus 3 square upon x cube, and it will go in between there will be 2 raised to power n plus 3 raised to power n upon x raised to power n plus 1, and it will go to infinite, okay. Now as we know 2 is alpha and 3 is beta, okay. So we can write 2 upon x plus alpha plus beta upon x raised to power 2 plus it is alpha square plus beta square upon x raised to power 3, and it will go to alpha raised to n plus beta raised to power n upon x raised to power n plus 1, and it will up to infinity. And now we can also write it as 2 upon x plus 2 upon x, and now writing this one as, let us say, c1 upon x square plus c2 upon x cube plus up to cn upon x n plus 1, and this is up to infinity. And from the synthetic division, as we know, we can find the value of c1, c2, cn, and c2 is equal to this one. So now as we know cn is equal to alpha raised to power n plus beta raised to power n. So suppose in this example we have taken a quadratic polynomial, and for example let us assume some cubic polynomial where roots are alpha, beta and gamma. So example, let us say x minus 2, and there is x square plus x plus 1. In this case alpha and beta are alpha beta are imaginary, so we cannot factorize it in form of real root. So what we have to do is just multiply it. So what we can write, x cube plus x square plus x minus 2x square minus 2x minus 2, and this is equal to x cube minus x square minus x minus 2. So this is our fx, and we have to find f dash x. F dash x is what? 3x square minus 2x minus 1, and now we can write f dash x upon fx as 3x square minus 2x minus 1 upon x cube minus x square minus x minus 2, and this division can be expressed as some constant, let us say c1 upon x1 plus x raised to power 1, c2 upon x raised to power 2 plus c3 upon x raised to power 3, and so on. And we can find the value of c1, c2, c3 C1, C2, C3 with help of synthetic division. Okay, and Cn is equal to alpha raised to power n plus beta raised to power n plus gamma raised to power n. So we can find the summation of any power of roots with help of this method. We will see an example in next video, and for now you have to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much.